Story 1. Burglars beware. Mr. and Mrs. Brown are going out for the evening. Their house is now empty. 2 burglars try to break in. When they smash a window, the burglars set off the burglar alarm. The loud noise frightens the burglars. They run away. Go out. When someone goes out, they leave their home and go somewhere else, usually for pleasure. For example, Brian can't go out because he has to do his homework. Break in. Break in. When someone breaks in, they use force to enter a place, usually in order to steal something. For example, thieves broke in and stole Mrs. Green's diamond necklace. Set off. When you set off an alarm, you make it start to work. For example, Jillian burned the toast and set off the smoke alarm. Run away. When you run away, you leave a place fast, usually because you are frightened. For example, brave people stand and fight when cowards run away. Story 2. Fire, fire. Some boys were fooling around with matches. They set fire to some dry grass. It blazed up fiercely. People saw the fire and called out the fire service. The firefighters put out the fire. Fool around. Fool around. When people fool around, they behave in a silly and irresponsible way. For example, stop fooling around and do something useful. Blaze up. Blaze up. When something blazes up, it starts to burn strongly. For example, we thought the fire was out, but it suddenly blazed up again. Call out. Call out. When you call out the fire service, the doctor, the army, etc., you ask them to come and deal with a dangerous situation. For example, the doctor doesn't like being called out in the middle of the night. Put out. Put out. When you put out a fire or a light, you make it stop burning. For example, I used a fire extinguisher to put out the fire. Story 3. No ticket, no ride. Susan put out her hand to ask the bus driver to stop. When the door opened, Susan got on the bus. Susan opened her bag to get out her purse. She looked and looked, but she couldn't find it. Susan had left her purse at home. She couldn't pay her fare and had to get off the bus. Put out. Put out. When you put out your hand or arm, you stretch it out. For example, Josh put out his hand and grabbed the rail to stop himself from falling. Get on. Get on. When you get on a bus, train or plane, you go inside it. For example, the bus was nearly empty when I got on. Get out. Get out. When you get something out, you take it from inside a container. For example, we got our books out ready for the lesson. Get off. Get off. When you get off a bus, train or plane, you leave it. For example, ring the bell to tell the driver you want to get off. Story 4. Feeling tired. Peter is feeling very tired. He has worked very hard, and now he wants to lie down.
He stretches out comfortably on the sofa. He is so comfortable that he drops off to sleep. Peter's dog isn't tired. He barks loudly and wakes Peter up.
Lie down. Lie down. When you lie down, you put your body flat on something. For example, the animals lie down in the long glass so that nobody can see them. Stretch out. Stretch out. When you stretch out, you make your body straight and long. For example, I can't stretch out in this bed. It's too short. Drop off. Drop off. When you drop off, or drop off to sleep, you fall asleep. For example,
Granddad dropped off while he was watching the television.
wake up. Wake up. When something wakes you up, it makes you stop being asleep. For example, go and wake your brother up and tell him to get ready for school.
Story 5. A Lonely Giant. I am a lonely giant. I tower over everyone else. When I look down on them, they all seem very small. I have to bend down to hear what people are saying to me. My voice is very loud. It is so loud that it scares people away. That is why it is lonely being a giant. Tower over. When something or someone towers over you, they are much taller than you are. For example, the giant skyscraper towers over all the other buildings in the city. Look down. When you look down, you direct your eyes towards the ground. For example, if you're climbing a long ladder, you should not look down. You may feel giddy. Bend down. When you bend down, you make your body move forwards and downwards. For example, Peter bent down to tie his shoelaces. Scare away. When you scare away people or animals or scare them away, you make them leave by frightening them. For example, Sarah clapped her hands to scare away the birds that were eating the seeds. Story 6. Look where you're going. Tommy was walking along the street. He wasn't looking where he was going. The dog didn't look where he was going either. Tommy tripped over him. Tommy fell down and hurt his knee. The dog's owner helped Tommy up. He apologized to Tommy. The dog tried to apologize too. Walk along. When you walk along something such as a street, you are going from one end of it to the other. For example, Sally was walking along the road towards the bus stop. Trip over. If you trip over something, your foot hits against it and you fall. For example, the waiter tripped over my foot and dropped the dishes he was carrying. Fall down. When you fall down, you drop to the ground suddenly. For example, did Sammy simply fall down or was he tripped? Help up. When you help someone up, you help them to stand. For example, I helped Grandma up out of her chair.
Story 7. Early in the morning.
May has a busy day tomorrow. She wants to wake up at 6 o'clock. She sets her alarm clock before she gets into bed. The alarm clock goes off very early in the morning. It's too early. May looks at the clock. It is only 5 o'clock. May dare not fall asleep again in case she is late. She gets up and makes a cup of tea. But she drinks her cup of tea in bed.
Get into. Get into. If you get into something, you move inside. For example, the man got into his car and drove away. Go off. Go off.
If something such as an alarm clock, a burglar alarm of a bomb goes off,
it makes a noise or explodes. For example,
the police made everyone leave the area in case the bomb went off.
look at. Look at.
When you look at someone of something, You direct your eyes towards them. For example, I looked at the moon through a pair of binoculars.
Get up. Get up. When you get up, you leave your bed. For example, what time do you usually get up in the morning? Story 8. The postman plays a tricks. It is Simon's birthday. He is looking out for the postman. He hopes the postman will bring him some cards and presents. Simon is very excited. He can see the postman coming down the street. But the postman walks on. He does not stop at Simon's house. He has no cards or presents for Simon. It was a trick. The postman does have something for Simon. He turns round and comes to Simon's front door. Look out for. Look out for. If you look out for someone or something, you watch carefully so you see them approaching. For example, Roger was standing on the platform at the station looking out for the train. Come down. Come down. If someone or something comes down the street, you move along it towards you, not always going from a higher level to a lower level. For example, there's a big lorry coming down the street. Walk on. Walk on. When someone walks on, they continue to walk. For example, Susan paused for a moment outside the shop window and then walked on. Turn round, also turn around. Turn round. If you turn round or turn around, you go in the opposite direction. For example, the car drove to the end of the road, then turned round and came back again.